oogenesis के बारे में, and today we will discuss about hormonal control of oogenesis. So you all know that hormones, they play very crucial role in the process of oogenesis. As I have explained you that during the process of spermatogenesis, different types of hormones, they were influencing the whole phenomena or the whole process of spermatogenesis. In the same way, the mechanism of oogenesis also, it is under the control of hormones and hormonal activities. So I am showing you with the help of a ray diagram that how hormones are playing important role in the process of oogenesis. So here I am using the ray diagram to show the hormonal control of oogenesis. You can also draw the diagram. क्या होगा? So I have made a ray diagram to show the process of how hormones are controlling the mechanism of oogenesis. Here you can see that when females they become or they attain the age of puberty, at that time several hormones they influence the entire activity of the reproductive system. Here you can see hypothalamus. Hypothalamus is an endocrine gland which is present in the central nervous system or inside the brain. And hypothalamus, it releases a hormone GnRH. GnRH hormone, that is gonadotropin releasing hormone. And this gonadotropin releasing hormone, it stimulates pituitary gland, means it stimulates anterior part of pituitary. Means hypothalamus is releasing gonadotropin releasing hormone. Gonadotropin releasing hormone, that is stimulating anterior part of pituitary, and anterior part of pituitary, that is releasing two hormones. One is LH hormone and other one is FSH hormone. This LH hormone, that is luteinizing hormone, and FSH hormone, that is follicle stimulating hormone. These two hormones are released by anterior part of pituitary. LH hormone or luteinizing hormone, this hormone has its major effect on ovaries and it helps, luteinizing hormone helps in maturation of ova or egg or ovum and also help in ovulation. And you all know that what is ovulation? So ovulation means a release of ova or egg from ovary, that is called ovulation. So luteinizing hormone, it has its direct effect on ovary and it brings about ovulation, that is a release of ova during menstrual cycle. When females attain the age of puberty, there is a cyclic periodic change, or you can say periodic cyclic process, which is known as menstrual cycle, and during menstrual cycle only ova is released under the influence of luteinizing hormone. Now the second hormone, that is FSH hormone, we call it as follicle stimulating hormone. This hormone had its effect on follicular cells, the follicle cells which are present in the ovary. For example, primary follicles are there, secondary follicles are there, tertiary or radial follicles are there. So this follicle stimulating hormone, it has its effect over the follicular cells, over the follicles, and follicle stimulating hormone helps in growth and development of follicular cells. That is, primary follicles, they are developed into secondary follicle they develop into tertiary follicle, and finally the tertiary follicle or radial follicle, they rupture to release the ova from the ovary into the fallopian tube or oviduct. And after that another structure is called, means here you can see LH and FSH, they are having their effect on ovary, and ovary is releasing another two hormones, that is estrogen and progesterone. So this ovary, LH, FSH, estrogen and progesterone, they are collectively stimulating the entire process of ovulation, entire process of oogenesis. Now here I have shown you the negative feedback, and here I have shown you positive feedback. Now what is meaning of positive feedback? When these hormones LH, FSH, estrogen and progesterone, means hypothalamus GnRH is stimulating anterior pituitary is releasing LH and FSH, they are stimulating the ovary, and ovary is releasing estrogen and progesterone. So each and every hormone has a chain, they are interlinked with each other. So when estrogen and progesterone, they are in required concentration or they are in moderate concentration, they are stimulating the process of oogenesis. Whereas as soon as their concentration rises, the same time they are having negative effect over pituitary gland as well as hypothalamus. So moderate concentration of estrogen and progesterone, they are having positive effect on hypothalamus and anterior pituitary. That is, estrogen and progesterone, they are stimulating anterior hypothalamus and anterior pituitary to release LH and FSH. LH and FSH, they are stimulating ovary to release estrogen and progesterone. But as soon as their concentration rises, what happens? They have negative impact over anterior pituitary and over hypothalamus, and due to increased concentration of estrogen and progesterone, what happens? Hypothalamus and anterior pituitary, they stop secreting their hormone. That is hypothalamus stops secreting GnRH and anterior pituitary stops releasing LH and FSH. So here entirely at the end I conclude that estrogen hormone has effect on Graafian follicles and they bring about rupturing of Graafian follicle to release ova. तो एस्ट्रोजन का मेन फंक्शन क्या हो गया कि Graafian follicles को रप्चर कराना और उनसे ओवा को रिलीज कराना। और जैसे ही Graafian follicle रप्चर हो जाता है, ओवा रिलीज हो जाता है, वैसे ही Graafian follicles चेंज हो जाते हैं एक another structure that is called corpus luteum. After ovulation, the ruptured Graafian follicle they change into another structure that is called corpus luteum and corpus luteum releases progesterone. अब यहाँ एस्ट्रोजन का काम हो गया ओवुलेशन कराना अंडर द इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ LH एंड FSH। प्रोजेस्टेरॉन का काम है टू मेंटेन प्रेगनेंसी एंड मेंटेन द यूटेराइन वॉल। यूटेरस के वॉल को मेंटेन करता है और प्रेगनेंसी को मेंटेन करता है। बिसाइड दैट प्रोजेस्टेरॉन हैज इट्स इफेक्ट ऑन मैमरी ग्लैंड्स। मैमरी ग्लैंड्स के ऊपर भी प्रोजेस्टेरॉन हार्मोन का इफेक्ट होता है। मींस प्रोजेस्टेरॉन हार्मोन हैज इट्स इन्फ्लुएंस और इफेक्ट ओवर मैमरी ग्लैंड and mammary glands they start the formation of alveoli or alveolar sac to store milk, so they are indirectly influencing the storage of milk. Students, so that is the case of hormonal control of oogenesis. You can draw this ray diagram. Here positive effect is shown because they are in moderate concentration. Here negative effect is there because their concentration is batching, and due to rise in concentration they are having negative impact over the hypothalamus and anterior pituitary. So in this manner the hormones control or regulate the process or mechanism of oogenesis. तो इस चार्ट में आप देख लीजिए और इसको समझ लीजिए। ये आपके टेक्स्ट बुक में नहीं दिया है, इसलिए आप इस डायग्राम को ड्रॉ कर लीजिए। यू गो थ्रू द डायग्राम, यू ड्रॉ दिस डायग्राम। इस डायग्राम को बना लीजिए।